Hey, how you doing? Austin here. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We're going to talk about Shiba Inu today. We've got some positive movement. We are moving up today. We're up about 3% right now. I've got a major price prediction for you. There's a piece of information that I have just found that is showing a major price prediction for Shiba that is a positive situation. All right, so we're going to look at that. We're also going to look at the chart over on TradingView and kind of have a dialogue about what does it look like if you're looking at kind of a trading view of it, and kind of overall have a discussion related to Shiba Inu. And, again, this is a positive situation. It looks like we're developing here. We've still got to get some catalysts coming our way. We're going to talk about that as well. So with all that said, let's go take a look at what is the latest with Shiba. Here we go. All right, as I promised, you can see that we are up 4.4%. And I just want to, for this point of this video, you really need to understand where the placeholders are here. And I'm just going to give you these just to show you. This is the 10 spot, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000 millionth. Okay, so right now we're trading at 7 millionths of a dollar. It's very, very important that you understand that as I continue to lay out kind of what is happening with this and also this major price prediction information that I've got for you as well. Okay, so before we get to that, you can see that the overall market cap has improved 4.5%. Volume is down 4.10. This is a situation, guys, where we've got to get some volume coming back into Shiba. Just to point that out, if you look at a 7-day chart, and I'm going to raise this up so you guys can see this. You look and see how our volume down here, the volume is the gray bar here. The volume is kind of flatlined right now. And you can see overall volume back here, in the May kind of early, May 24 to May 26. Yeah, our volume spiked. And that volume spike drove us up to some newer, higher levels, okay? Now, let me show you one thing real quickly. If you look at kind of a 1-month chart, we all know that our peak was back around May 12th, and it was where we were at the number. I can't move my cursor, but you see where it says Monday, May 10th, 2021, and our price was 3641. See that in the middle of the screen right there to the left of where my cursor is. That 3 is sitting in the 100,000 spot, okay? And that's been our high. That's when I really started covering it, ironically, was right around that same time, okay? So right now we're at a 7, and that 7 is in the millionth spot. So you really need to understand that to understand how this is going to play out. Okay, so that 3 is our peak, and that 3 is in the 100,000 spot. So that's a pretty major, and that's when a lot of money was coming into Shiba. You can see the gray, like the gray right here, the volume was spiking, etc., and you can see how it kind of flowed from there. Now, let's look at this price prediction. Okay, this is FX Street saying this. It's in the green right here in the middle of your screen. Let me move it up a little bit so you can see it. Excuse me. Okay, well, right here at the very top, while Doge is far ahead of Shiba Inu right now, forecasters are predicting Shiba will reach, okay, let me do this. I can't put my cursor over that. It's it's 4 zeros and an 8.5. Here's why I've been stressing the 10 spot 100,000, the 10 spot 10,000, etc. That 8 is sitting. Let me show you this. That 8 is sitting in the 100,000 spot. See the 3 in the on the screen. Let me move this up for you just a little bit. Okay. See the 3. That 3 is sitting. Come on, give it to me. That 3 is sitting in the 100,000 spot. So this piece of content, this information I'm showing you per FX Street is saying instead of a 3, it's going to be an 8, which is almost triple higher than our previous high. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. It means we have a massive spike heading our way per what FX Street is saying. Okay, so they're saying our previous high was a 3 sitting in the 100,000 spot. Remember, right now we're at a 7 sitting in the millionth spot, and now they're saying we're going to go to an 8 in the 100,000 spot. This is massively good news if this does transpire. Sorry about that. You can hear the dogs. Somebody's walking by. That's the male. That's my male little Australian Shepherd. FX Street continued to say, quote, despite almost 2 weeks of consolidation, SHIB has overcome indecision, working in favor of the bulls after gaining over 55% in market value from its bottom. Quote, an adjacent parallel channel can be drawn to determine the possible price target for SHIB if accelerating interest is confirmed. They added, quote, should the meme coin manage to break over in this spot, this one is sitting in the 100,000 spot, its market value could double. Okay, so they're basically saying, hey, look, right now we're at a 7 sitting in the million spot. If we go to where this is a 1, which is our next major kind of our next major resistance level, if you will, if we can get back to a 1, then it could double and also go per, again, this article, go to an 8. Remember, just to beat this into the ground, our previous high, let me throw this up so you can see this, our previous high was a 3. Okay, so almost triple, okay, where we're at right now to get to an 8. And again, we got to get to a 1 in this spot, and we could probably double. Also, what I would say, guys, is volume has to increase. I mean, volume, this flat volume is really not doing, there's just no money coming in. I think that this has been an overall kind of scenario playing out where money has left the overall market, right? Money has left the entire crypto market. If you look at crypto, all the crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that, they're really flat as we speak anyway. Let me refresh this to make sure we kind of see what we got here. Whoa, okay, that's new. Okay, that actually didn't know that. That's a 404 error on digitalcoinprice.com. That's intriguing. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's go to CoinMarketCap real here. There we go. CoinMarketCap. So that was weird, wasn't it? That's a. I haven't seen one of those in a million years. That's on digitalcoinprice.com. We're getting a 4 that they're like their site's down. Now I have to refresh this. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Anyway, that was odd. Very strange. Okay. Anyway. But you can see that Bitcoin is starting to come back a little bit, guys. You guys know I cover crypto every single day, and we're starting to get some green coming back. It's amazing. Yay. I'm more excited than my voice sounds. My point to you is that I think that this overall lack of volume in the entire crypto market and in Shiba, right here in this gray bar, is a result of money has left crypto in general. So again, I've said this all along. We got to get Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, all the other top guys kind of moving in a positive direction, and Shiba should follow. Again, Bright, we got this great piece of content here showing a major positive price prediction. Again, I'll say this right here. For this to happen, a couple things have to happen. Number one, we've got to get volume coming back into Shiba, gray bar. Okay. Number two, we've got to get some positive catalysts. We've got to get Shiba Swap. There's really no new information. We're still in kind of that audit period being done and making the changes and things like that. We've got to get Shiba Swap launched. That's their exchange. When we get that, that's the next big, huge, major catalyst. We've got to get money coming back into the overall crypto market. Bitcoin, Ethereum have got to continue to rise. The SHIB army, we've got that in place. We've got to continue to kind of hold, not sell off. And which brings me to my chart on TradingView. What I've showed you here is that if you're looking at kind of a range right here from, say, May 20th to May 30th, you can see that the blue line is really kind of our resistance line where it basically lines up with what the article was saying right here. This line is basically a number 1 over on the right-hand side. See it on the right-hand side. We see where it says plus and then the 0.00001. That 1 is in the 100,000 spot. So we've got to get, that's our resistance level. Again, reiterating what the article said, what I've already said, but also our support level is really where we're at right now. Okay, so the chart shows you that we've established a support level. We've got some pretty major consolidation that's happening here, not a tremendous amount of movement. What I would also say in a positive way though, guys, is that we haven't done this. We haven't, dropped dramatically. We haven't, we haven't spiked down. We haven't spiked up. We haven't spiked up because I'm going to say this again. We haven't spiked up because money's left overall crypto, and thus it's left Shiba as well. We need some positive catalysts from a news standpoint, etc. Here's what I would also tell you. What you also see is if the SHIB army, so to speak, the millions of people that are holding SHIB, they have held. They have not sold. Okay, because if they had sold, we would have done this. Okay, and so that's a positive scenario. You've got people out there that are holding and basically keeping the price up. Now we need new money to come back in. overall crypto and Shiba, etc. And I think we should see some positive movement from there. We've got a really major price prediction here, and we'll see if it continues to pan out. By the way, that says, I apologize, by the end of June 21. That's what it said. I was so excited about talking about the decimal places. By the end of June 2021 is what this piece of content is saying. We, per FX Street, we should possibly see, as we go along. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's been fun to make for you. As always, I'm here for you. I'll see you later, and see you down the road. Go make some money. Bye.